Good morning. Welcome to the morning brief. Today is Tuesday, December 5th, and you can see from the calendar here from forexfactory.com that we don't really have any U.S. Numbers until 9:45, which is final services PMI, which is a low expectation and a low impact item. And then at 10 o'clock, we have two reds. We have the ISM services PMI and the JOLTS jobs openings. So both of those are big numbers, big impact, or red, could affect the market. So 10 a.m., watch what you're doing. Make sure you're either flat or have stops widen because you might get taken out really easily because of a spike in either direction. So be careful there. Nothing else the rest of the day of interest. Moving on, I took the daily chart here and really scrunched it down so we could see a lot because we've got some trend lines that are above us, as well as a double top that we are coming into. So that may be the top side of the action. And if I scrunch this down just a little bit, this is the all-time high. You can see there, and then we took another trend line from that intermediate high there, all across the top of the high from July. And we also have a little band of action here that is providing either a bull flag scenario type setup or just a consolidation moving sideways to then either continue the longer term trend, which is down, or to break out to the top side. So where can we go? Now let's dial back in. Let's look a little bit closer here. Where could we go? We could go back up and retest these highs from a couple days ago. That's around the 4605 number. Or we could break the little groupings of lows here and a low volume node around 4545. So that's kind of where we're at. And I think if we get some momentum to the downside, so we break that 4540 area, 45, 45, we could easily come down, I think, and get back into, well, it's ugly if we get break down. That's no question. There's a low volume node around 4529. 4500 is really on the radar still. So it certainly could go that direction. Moving on to the intraday, 60-minute intraday, looking at inventory. So we had a down day yesterday, and we had down inventory. So we've had 2 days in a row where the market was correlated, and that's what we expect to see. So nothing to write home about there either. Looking at the intraday, the shorter time frame here, overnight action was about 20, not even 18 points. 18 points is the lower side of normal, so that's not too bad. And it was relatively tight range. Nothing to be too worried about there. We do have a good area of support right here around 45.53, and we have to crunch down a little bit more in order to find some confluence down below 45.16, maybe a little bit in the middle there at 45.30, and of course 4,500 is a big number. Top side, where's resistance? Resistance around the high, overnight high, 45.73. Some good confluence around 45.89. Right around, there's a band. You can see there's a band here between 45.96 and maybe 45.06. It's about a 10-point range that there is a lot of resistance. If we can break above the 46.07, we could get some legs to the upside because there's not much. You can see there's not a whole lot there. There's a little bit around 46.25. And so yeah, there's not as much resistance above as there is support below, but we're sort of in a no man's land in the middle of that consolidation band. It is what it is. That being said, our Stock Traders Almanac for today is 52.4, 52.4, so a very, very small, slight statistical advantage to the upside today. And like I said yesterday, the rest of the week has a positive expectancy. However, very low differential, so very small advantage historically. That's all I've got for you today. Hope you have a great day. Remember to comment, comment definitely, and subscribe more importantly, and like. Have a good day. Hey, thanks for watching the Morning Brief. Check out my website for more information, oneononetrading.com. Take a look at the Troy levels, a trade location finder for the futures markets. Help you find those levels of support and resistance that are just so hard to find. I also do personal coaching and mentorships. So go ahead and take a look at my website, oneononetrading.com. Thanks.